Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the weekly reset for week number 12 of Dragonflight Season 2. Today's a bit of a weird one because not only do we only have 2 vaults, but today we're going to start with the Demon Hunter. So this week we have Legion time walk-ins, and that will present us with a 415 Aberrus cache. Of course, it doesn't stop at 415, that's just the minimum. It can be any item from the raid, I believe, apart from tier. I don't really have anything to report on the Demon Hunter. I only did 1 key on the Demon Hunter, which is why we're starting with the Demon Hunter. Usually I save the best for last, and that's usually the Demon Hunter in this case. Yeah, intriguing, right? So, I guess, like, neck, the dice trinket, I think weapons are fine, but still, we're not really too bothered this week about the Demon Hunter, and you'll see why very, very shortly. But of course we do want the dice. I'm gonna make sure, I think the dice drops for both, but I'm just gonna leave it Havoc anyway. Let's see what we get today on the Demon Hunter. Oh, that's rather depressing. I think I've got one in my bags actually, but at a myth level it could be good for tanking. I'm really not sure. I need a lot of gems, but I don't think I have one of those at a decent... I have a hero one. Is it worth picking up myth? I'm really not bothered at this point. I think I'm just going to take gems, to be honest. So the trinket doesn't look great for both vengeance and havoc, so I think I'm going to leave that one and take gems. Well, this was a good... I think this is the first amount of gems that I've taken. I mean, I've got none in my bag, so I do pick up, an Underrot, and that means I can take a look at this week's affixes. It is, of course, a fortified week. Along with that, we've got entangling, and we've got bolstering on a fortified week. This week might be spicy. Yeah. All right, so that was the Demon Hunter. I will discuss the Demon Hunter a little bit more after the vaults, but let's go and take a look as to why we were doing the Demon Hunter first, and to why we only had 1 vault. So, as some of you probably already know, because you've been watching the stream, you've been part of the Discord, so you know what I've been up to. I've been playing a lot of Augmentation Avoca, and we've got a little bit of gear on this guy. We started this week at 414. I've managed to climb and grind a lot of crests, so today's going to be really good. I'm going to be spending all of that. Well, actually, I need to play a lot of the Rep Paladin today, but we're not going to talk about that. In 1 week, not knowing what I'm doing, and I still, honestly, I'm playing very badly, but this just goes to show how broken this class and spec is right now. But I did manage to get every single portal this week before my Demon Hunter, which just goes to show how busted this class really is. We've got some nerfs coming this week. I don't think it's going to do too much, to be honest. They're bringing down the party buffs. They're bringing up the overall damage, so just means I need to DPS a lot better. I mean, I think I'm playing okay. I've been playing this with the team. It's been benefiting them more than taking the Demon Hunter. This has so much more to offer than the Demon Hunter, so just putting the team before, like, what I want to play. I mean, I'm really enjoying it anyway, so ideally I was looking at maybe the Rep Paladin as my main, but honestly, if the Evoker benefits the group more and I'm enjoying it, which I am, then I'm just going to carry on playing this. So there are a bunch of items that I do want to get. We've got like okay gear, but like trinkets are really bad. The weapon has got no mastery, which I don't believe you can see because I'm hiding it with the camera. We got a really good neck from last week's time walk-ins. No, the Mythic Dungeon weekly. We have got 4 set. Everything's in a pretty decent spot. I think everything's pretty much hero. I think we got a myth item there. Yep. So yeah, this is the progress we have made in a week. I think this probably shows you a better view, to be honest, side by side. So you can see we smashed out all the 20s on the Tyran, and this week we go again. I've got a few that I'm missing. We got a 4 and a 5, and this guy, I think by the end of the week, could be sat at like 2,800 rating, which is the most I've had. I think so far the Demon Hunter 2,700, just over for season 1 and now season 2, is the most I've ever had. So we are going to make sure we are, yep, Org spec. I think that's the best way to go. Obviously going to try and get the legendary, but very excited for this. Very excited because We cleared all of the heroic raids. So we did get down Sark with the community. Massive thank you to everyone who joined for that, by the way. And we smashed out all these 20s. So I'm very, very happy. Not happy about the vault, though. This was actually pretty terrible. None of it has mastery. Are you joking? Dude, all of these items. And I might actually have to take gems. Wow. That's actually hilarious. All that hard work that I put into this character this week. Everything that the team helped me with. Oh. Alright, so it's not the end of the world. After looking at it, I mean, I'm not going to take any of the raid gear because I've got myth stuff to take. Unfortunately, the back piece, I've got a spore cloak. That's never going to be replaced. You have no idea how many times this has saved my butt. We have ring, which it wouldn't be a bad shout because then if I get another myth one at a lower level, I could probably just bump it all the way up at no extra cost. I'm going to recraft my ring that I made today, my signet. But I think it's a no-brainer. I'm going to take the legs. I'm obviously going to convert them. So we're going to end this one with myth legs. That's, I mean, it is what it is. I think we get a 22 out of today, yeah. That really sucks. Oh, we get Halls of Infusion, so we get to go and try and get our trinket. We still need to get trinkets because our trinkets suck. Like, so bad. Our trinkets are letting us down. Really, really bad. Alright, so 431.69. And with the legs equipped, it takes our item level up by exactly 1. So still to 69. Obviously, I'm going to go and convert the legs because that's broken the 4 set. So that will give us all the haste back. We've gained all that main stat as well. And then, as mentioned, I have accumulated 15 aspect crests. So I've got, let's see, the ring. I could probably do the chest, I guess. And then whatever else is left over. So yeah, a lot of aspect crests to do. A lot of, in fact, I've still got more here actually. That's what, another 2 more. Like 17 aspect crests? Holy moly. This guy's going to get geared this week because we're going to carry on pushing and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But yeah, the evoker. A little underwhelming. I was kind of hoping for a trinket or a weapon, but hey, we got an upgrade nonetheless, so yeah. That's the evoker. Oh wow, that kind of blocks everything, man. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so the evoker and the demon hunter. I've been pretty vocal for like maybe the last 6 weeks, even longer, that I've not been enjoying Havoc. Specifically Momentum, because that's been the dominant spec. I just can't perform at it at a level that I'm happy and confident with. And comfortable, I guess. Like, I've been testing out a load of melee specs, specifically because I'm a melee main. And then I thought, Orc Evoker looks pretty busted right now, and I'm going to give it a go. And I kind of proved it this week because I'm still playing terribly. My uptimes aren't great. Utility really needs working on. And honestly, apart from reading a few things on Wowhead and just playing it myself, I still don't know if I'm doing things correctly. So it just goes to show how busted Orc Evoker is right now. Of course, we've got nerfs coming in, or sort of balancing, where they're reducing the party buffs and bringing our damage up. So I'm going to have to play a lot better, and hopefully I can continue performing decently on that. I've got a lot of aspect crests to go and spend and upgrade gear today, so I'm hoping I can get this guy relatively close to 440 by the end of the week. Should be doable, but you know, I've still got a lot to do. So as it stands, I mean, I still see the Demon Hunter as my main. I love the Demon Hunter. I love everything about it. Like, it's class fantasy and everything it stands for. And of course, like my channel branding, which doesn't really matter because the character's not me. I know it's a Demon Hunter, but it's me. I am more like, you know, I'm like 95% sure at some point I'm going to go back to the Demon Hunter. It's the only character I feel like that's actually like become a main, because I've always bounced around characters for like guilds that I've run, raiding teams that I've run. I've basically done whatever the guild needed at that time. So I started off as a prop paladin, believe it or not. I switched over to a resto druid. I had to go kitty for some of that. I went back to resto druid. We needed range DPS. I didn't want to swap character and didn't have the gear, so I played Boomy. I know Dilly played casters. I also played a mage at some point as well. So, you know, I've been around. I've done a lot for my groups. And This one seemed to benefit the group the most. They were all very, very happy with it. There was no objections, and we'll talk about the team in just a minute. But yeah, it felt really good. I actually felt like I was contributing. We managed to push and get all of my 20s done this week on Tyran, which was absolutely amazing. So yeah, we're not playing the Demon Hunter so much at the minute, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad. I'm hoping Demon Hunter things change. I definitely, after the Paladin challenge is finished, I would like to go ahead and get all of the portals on that character, as well as the Demon Hunter as well, which I think I've only got 3 to get on the Demon Hunter. Very doable. So I think my goals were to get 3k on the Demon Hunter. I think my mind has kind of shifted. I would like to get 3k on a character with the team. That would be really nice. And then the next goal, I've kind of decided that I want portals on the Demon Hunter. I want portals on the Paladin. Because after playing the Paladin, and I've played a little bit of Prot, sorry, as well. We've obviously seen the rise of Holy, and I want to try that. So 3 specs for 1 class look very promising. It looks like I might enjoy all 3 of them. It's very important to me that a class that I want to consider maining sort of thing and playing a lot of, it's very important that I enjoy more than 1 spec. So when it comes to the Demon Hunter, I really don't enjoy Vengeance, and I'm not having a great time on Havoc. So the Paladin is honestly, like, it feels like now the best suited and in the best spot it could be to become my future main sort of thing. So I'm definitely going to continue on all 3. You probably won't see so much of the Demon Hunter, but of course on like the Saturday socials and the Friday hangouts, if a tank and healer is required, I mean, I can't play the Paladin at the minute, so the Guardian Druid is still available. I don't even think the Guardian Druid's geared for like 430, but could still do most content, to be fair. And then I've got the Mistweaver that I still want to heal on. I haven't gone back on that, don't worry. I've been doing so much of the Evoker this week. It's pretty much the only character I've been playing, and it feels so good. I've been enjoying it so much, even though I suck. So that kind of brings me onto the team, and I think the team is pretty much set now. Still got a couple of things to do, a couple of people to message. So if you haven't been contacted yet, I'm sorry you haven't got into the team. It is what it is. I'm going to stop apologizing now because, I mean, there's been a bunch of people that have openly messaged me. They're upset about it, and there's nothing I can do. However, in terms of the team, obviously we've smashed it this week. We've done really well. We've only just started like getting together and playing properly. Last night wasn't great, but we have those days. So you can expect some higher keys to be uploaded to the channel. Hopefully some good ones anyway, not ones where Dilly dies or like we time the dungeon at the end and I'm on the floor, like floor POV. So that is the plan. I do look to get some higher key content, as well as like the Discord audio, obviously, because you guys need to know what's going on. There's a lot of call outs that you guys might be interested in, and I think for the most part, I think you guys are just going to enjoy it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I may have forgotten a couple of things. We do indeed have the 2nd episode of the Rep Paladin to KSH coming up on Friday. That has already been scheduled. Next week's episode, it might be delayed a little because we've got some things going on. So stay tuned for that. I will keep you guys updated. And in terms of this Friday's usual Discord hangout for the Twitch subs and the Saturday social live over on Twitch, this week will be cancelled because we've got some things going on in real life. I'll put more information about that on the Discord if you're interested, but I'm not going to go into it in the video. All right, that's all I have time for today. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, a like would be much appreciated. But that's me done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.